GMC is charging premium prices for the Sierra 1500, positioning it as the upscale choice in their truck lineup. But if you're considering one, you need to understand that this premium badge doesn't guarantee a premium experience. From suspension technology that's falling behind the competition to reliability issues that are costing owners thousands, the Sierra is hiding some uncomfortable truths behind that professional-grade marketing. Let's check it out. Number 6. Ride quality falls short. Let's address something that's going to affect you every single day you own this truck, the way it rides. The Sierra 1500 is built to handle serious work, and that capability comes at a cost. Its suspension setup prioritizes payload and towing over daily driving comfort, and you're going to feel that trade-off the moment you hit rough pavement. Think about your typical day. You're driving to the job site at 6 a.m., coffee in hand, trying to shake off the morning grogginess. The last thing you need is a truck that's jarring you awake with every pothole and expansion joint, turning your commute into a test of endurance rather than a comfortable start to your day. That's the Sierra experience with its traditional leaf spring rear suspension. The issue becomes crystal clear when you compare the Sierra to what Ram and Toyota are doing. Ram 1500 revolutionized the segment with its coil spring rear suspension, creating a ride that feels more like a luxury SUV than a work truck. Toyota took a similar approach with the Tundra, equipping it with coil springs that deliver a planted, comfortable ride. The Sierra? It's still relying on traditional leaf springs, which create a stiff, choppy ride that sends jolts through the cabin over every pothole, and that rough ride is just the beginning. Wait until you see what's happening on the inside of this so-called premium truck. Number 5. Interior quality doesn't match the badge. GMC positions itself as the professional-grade brand sitting above Chevrolet in GM's hierarchy. You're supposed to be getting more luxury, more refinement, more attention to detail. But step inside a Sierra 1500, especially the lower trims, and the reality is going to disappoint anyone expecting true premium quality. Base and mid-level Sierra models are particularly problematic. Walk into the cabin and you're greeted by dashboard designs that carry over from the previous generation. Hard plastics dominate surfaces you'll touch regularly, and the overall aesthetic feels like it's trying to justify a price point it hasn't earned. Move up to higher trims like the Denali, and yes, things improve. You'll find real leather, genuine wood trim, and upgraded materials. But here's the problem. Even the Denali falls short when you place it next to a Ram 1500 in a comparable trim level. Ram has completely redefined what a truck interior should be, with cabin designs that rival luxury SUVs. But disappointing cabin materials are only part of the problem. The powertrain choices are equally stuck in the past. Number 4. Engine lineup is stuck in the past. The automotive world is moving forward with advanced turbocharged engines that deliver more power and better efficiency, but GMC seems content to keep offering the same naturally aspirated V8 engines that have been around for years. This conservative approach is leaving the Sierra behind as competitors embrace modern powertrains. The Sierra's engine lineup includes a 2.7-liter Turbo 4 that delivers 310 horsepower and an impressive 430 pound-feet of torque, proving that forced induction is the right direction. But then you look at the rest of the lineup and it's all about those old-school naturally aspirated V8s. Here's what this means when you're actually using your truck. You're merging onto the highway with a loaded trailer, and you need instant pulling power right now. Turbocharged engines from Ford and Ram deliver that torque immediately at low RPMs. The Sierra's naturally aspirated V8s, they need to rev higher to find their power, which means you're waiting for the engine to build momentum while other trucks are already up to speed. And all that extra revving is burning more fuel without delivering better performance. The 5.3-liter and 6.2-liter V8s are certainly capable, but they're falling behind what Ford and Ram are doing with their turbocharged 6-cylinder engines. Ford's twin-turbo V6 options deliver broader power bands, and they're doing it while returning better fuel economy. Ram's Hurricane Inline 6 is rewriting the rules for truck performance. And if you're hoping GMC will make up for these outdated engines with an exciting high-performance option, we've got bad news for you. Number 3. No high-performance option. Performance truck buyers have more exciting options than ever before, with manufacturers pushing the boundaries of what pickup trucks can do. But if you're looking at the Sierra 1500 lineup hoping to find a high-performance variant that competes with the best, you're going to come up empty. Ford offers the F-150 Raptor with a supercharged V8 pumping out over 700 horsepower, a purpose-built off-road performance machine that's become a cultural icon. Ram is bringing back the TRX, another supercharged V8 monster that delivers similar power. These aren't just powerful trucks, they're halo vehicles that generate excitement. The Sierra? The closest thing you'll find is the AT4X, which is more of an off-road focused trim than a true performance variant. It's a capable truck with upgraded suspension and off-road equipment, but it's not even in the same conversation as the Raptor or TRX. There's no supercharged engine option, no track-tuned suspension, no high-performance variant that makes enthusiasts' hearts race. This absence is particularly glaring given GMC's professional-grade positioning. You'd think the premium brand would offer the ultimate performance version, but instead, GMC is ceding that entire segment of the market to its competitors. But even if you're not chasing supercharged thrills, the Sierra has more fundamental problems. The powertrains it does offer are plagued with reliability issues. Number 2. Powertrain reliability concerns. Buying a truck is a major investment, and you're counting on that powertrain to deliver years of reliable service. Unfortunately, the Sierra 1500 has developed a reputation for some concerning powertrain issues that are affecting owners across multiple model years. These aren't just minor annoyances. We're talking about problems that can lead to expensive repairs and extended downtime. The V8 engines, the 5.3-liter and 6.2-liter units, are experiencing issues that shouldn't be happening in trucks this expensive. One of the most problematic areas is the cylinder deactivation system. This system is causing lifter failures, and when those lifters fail, you're looking at extensive engine repairs that can easily run into thousands of dollars. Transmission problems are showing up too, with reports of rough shifting, delayed engagement, and in some cases, complete transmission failure well before 100,000 miles. Electrical gremlins are another recurring complaint, with owners dealing with random warning lights, infotainment system glitches, and even dead batteries without obvious causes. What makes these issues particularly concerning is the pattern. These aren't isolated cases. They're showing up across multiple model years and affecting enough owners that it's become a well-documented problem. When you're investing this much money in a truck, you deserve peace of mind about its reliability. But here's what might be the most frustrating part. You're paying top dollar for all these compromises. Number 1. Price doesn't make sense. Here's the fundamental problem with the Sierra 1500. GMC is charging premium prices for a truck that doesn't deliver enough premium value to justify those higher costs. The pricing strategy seems to rely heavily on the GMC badge rather than on actual meaningful advantages over less expensive alternatives. Consider this reality. The Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra share the same platform, the same powertrains, and much of the same underlying engineering. They're essentially the same truck with different styling and trim packages. But GMC positions the Sierra as the upscale option and charges thousands more for what amounts to cosmetic differences and badge prestige. A well-equipped Silverado is going to offer nearly identical capability, similar technology features, and comparable comfort to a Sierra, yet you're paying significantly less for the Chevy. The extra money you're spending on the Sierra is buying you a different grille design and GMC badging, but the actual truck underneath isn't meaningfully better. Now factor in what we've already discussed: the ride quality that lags behind Ram and Toyota, the interior quality that doesn't match the premium positioning, the outdated engine choices, and the reliability concerns. When you add up all these compromises, the Sierra's pricing starts to feel disconnected from the value it's actually delivering. Ram 1500 trucks in comparable trim levels are offering superior ride quality, more luxurious interiors, and more advanced powertrains, often for similar or even lower prices. Toyota's Tundra brings legendary reliability and a more comfortable ride. Ford's F-150 provides more powertrain options, better technology, and actual high-performance variants. The Sierra is asking you to pay premium prices based on GMC's upscale brand image, but when you evaluate what you're actually getting for that money, the value proposition falls apart. You're better off saving thousands with a Silverado or spending similar money on a Ram that's going to deliver a more refined, more capable, more satisfying ownership experience. The GMC Sierra 1500 promises professional-grade excellence, but the reality tells a different story. Between the harsh ride quality, the interior materials that don't justify the upscale pricing, the outdated powertrain lineup, the absence of a high-performance variant, the troubling reliability issues, and the pricing that doesn't align with the value delivered, this truck is asking buyers to pay more for less. When rivals are offering superior experiences at similar or lower prices, the Sierra's premium positioning becomes impossible to defend. But don't think that rivals are without flaws. If you're seriously considering buying a Ram 1500, make sure to check out our video about the controversial changes for 2026. It may be the most refined pickup truck on the market, but the most recent updates might compromise that status.